Ahoy! It's Adam Paul Morgan on the It's Morgan podcast. How you doing? Yeah, I'm alright. Yo, busted for the loo. Probably. Well, been a while, again. No car crash this time. Speaking of car, have you had your car insurance renewal lately? I'm going to have to put the explicit on this one. Fucking joke. Oh, I need my car for business and purposes. Non-commercial, just to get me from A to B while I'm at work. Yes. Now, mine went from, what was it? £865 something. Which, yeah, for business right, the amount of miles I do. 4 years no claim. Well, under 4 years no claims. I think fair enough. This year, hit the 4.5 years no claim bonus now. I'm at 4.5 years, no claims. Never had to make a claim. No accidents, no parking tickets, no points on my licence, and the cheapest quote I can find is $1,500. So please subscribe to the podcast because, you know, I need to pay for things now. That's why. I hate it on these YouTube videos and podcasts. Oh, please share, like, and subscribe. I hate that. Hate that with a passion if anyone's followed the channel or anything like that for over the years. Hate saying it, hate doing it. I don't think you should beg for it. Oh, it's the UK and it's pissing it down with rain. As it goes. Sat in the car while doing this. So, yeah, car insurance has gone up, but it's not. I thought it was just me. No. Everyone I've spoken to, it's gone up here, there and everywhere. Because that's a fucking joke. Oh, it's the cost of living crisis. So why have I got to pay a load of money extra for these people who do have accidents all the time? Why have I got to pay extra? Oh, it's because you're a part of the risk. I phoned them up. Apparently it's a risk. I'm a risk. Again, no points, no accidents, no claims in 4.5 years. Nothing. I've had a bit of a scrape on my car, but that was because in the car park where I scraped the side, haven't claimed for anything. I just went out and bought myself a bit of car paint and did it up myself. It was that narrow and it was a concrete pillar, and I scraped the car alongside there. However, I see it as I didn't get hurt, no one else got hurt, no other car was damaged. I'm not going to bother going down that road. That was it. Didn't pull a claim in. Sorted it out myself. The insurance company probably doesn't even know about that one. And it was a very, very tight car park in Birmingham. One of these NCP ones where, you know, cram as many people in as possible. In Birmingham. So, what else is happening? Now, there's been 2 reasons other than the car crash I haven't put one out there. That's what, hey! And that's because, alright, it's well known I record this and it goes out the Monday. I record bits and bobs throughout the week and it goes out the Monday. Number one, I couldn't get around to editing it because we had the builder in, and fucking how we struck gold with this builder for the bathroom. Fucking hell. Fantastic. He's getting a good review from me and all that, and he's paid round. He's just got to come round with an electrician to sort the extractor fan out. Other than, you know, and he said that's just something wrong we can sort out, but he's got another job. And he's got to get the electrician in. Plastering. Oh my god, because when you're apparently painting the plastered wall, you've got to sand it down. Smooth as a baby's bottom. This plaster, the work is done. Tiles, fantastic. But of course, there's a bit of noise, bit of banging, blah, blah, blah. So I couldn't really possibly do it then. Next problem. Okay. There was a musical artist who passed away. And in the video that I done, and I couldn't get around, there was no way I could edit this out. I didn't really make a joke. I sort of made a comment about a particular musical person. And I'm thinking about it. It was Sinead O'Connor. It was just like, well, I can't do it now. She's just passed away, blah, blah, blah. I'm not a Sinead O'Connor. I'll listen to it. But I'm not really hardcore Sinead O'Connor. I can't really say I own her album. I've probably got that one song that I know off the top of my head, Nothing Compares to You, on a sort of greatest #1 album somewhere. Okay. Massive following. Now, I can't name more than one song. Nothing Compares to You got to #1. Massive song, brilliant song. But that's as far as my knowledge goes of that particular artist. And that's all it was saying, oh, I thought, oh, don't do that now because too soon. And it was, I didn't think that was much offensive. But the same could have been said this year about Tina Turner. It's like, now, name 3 Tina Turner songs off the top of your head. Go. Let me guess. Simply the Best. We Don't Need Another Hero. And GoldenEye. I like Tina Turner. You know, I've got it on the streaming stuff. Don't get me started on them bloody streaming things. But, you know, it's just because I'm not a Sinead O'Connor fan as such. I don't know any of the songs. That's the way it goes. Unfortunately, yes, very sad for particularly the close friends and family and fans as well. It could be like anything you follow. I remember when Robin Williams, the news went out, he was passed away. I was upset about that because I thought, that's it, no more. There's going to be no more. It's gone. So it's just one of them. If I snuff it, no one's going to give a shit. The wife will, because oh, my sister-in-law would fucking love that. She would love the fact that I've snuffed it. But it's one of them. But there's all my in-laws, they've all got a family WhatsApp group. I'm not in it. Thank God. I can't stand WhatsApp. They're like pestering me. One thing that pisses me off about WhatsApp now is, why do people send multiple messages? You know, hi, send, message. What are you, send. Up to tonight, send. Why can't you just do that you want to do? Dear sir or madam, I'm inquiring about your activities for this evening. I do wish to attend social interactions with you. I do hope to hear from you and all the best. Blah, blah, blah. All in one message. Fine, done, happy days. But no, it's got to be being sent, and you can hear the phone. Bzz, bzz. I don't even know what my message ringtone is, but I don't know what my phone one sounds like. Come and answer the phone. Come and answer the phone. Come and answer the phone. It's why I don't have novelty ringtones. Like I had Back in Black as my ringtone. Now, I don't have songs anymore as the ringtone because I will get fucking irritated with that song. It could be one of my favourite songs of all time. Poor Common People, favourite song of all time. But if I have that as my ringtone, I will get fucking annoyed with that ringtone. But of course, a previous manager, I had the Imperial March, you know, he could set certain ringtones. I also had another manager, the song I'm Wicked and I'm Lazy. I had that one because he is a lazy fucker. And I don't mean that in past tense, I mean he is literally a lazy fucker. Oh, I had the manager who was just complete full of bullshit. Oh yeah, we'll offer you 30 hours, but I can only give you a 4-hour contract. Yeah. Needed the job, didn't I? So yeah, I'll take that. I think 2 weeks in, yeah, you're going down to 4 hours a week. Fuck you, motherfucker. How dare they? What is the big one lately? Okay, this is going out the Monday. So, England are either going to win the World Cup or get absolutely thrashed or knocked out or lose it on penalties for the ladies. Huzzah. And it was in the news yesterday that we're not going to get a bank holiday if the Lionesses win the World Cup, the Women's World Cup. You know, if the ladies win the World Cup, not being funny, but I don't really follow football anyway, but they've won more than the men. Yeah? If they win. I don't know. When this goes out, I don't know. Congratulations if they did. Oh, well, tough luck. Lost out on penalties in the final. Again. Just like the men. I don't know. But here's the thing. Right, when the men play, flags everywhere, they're on the cars, everything, you know, three lines on the... I think I talked about this in the last podcast. I can't remember, but bear with me. Where is the alcohol promotions? When the men play, there's all alcohol promotions. Where are the pubs opening at such and such time for every single game? I know some pubs may be doing it for the final. But there's nothing. It's not going to be as much rioting going on. I actually watched a game. And I'll be honest, I was bored as hell. Who was the ladies playing? Nigeria. Yeah. Was it Nigeria? I don't know, we got through on penalties and I don't even know that player's name, but she soon stamped him out. Well, he got sent off for it. Oh, yeah. So, you know, the women are just as, you know, stupid as the men, really. equal share, in my opinion. I don't think they should. I don't think they should have men versus the England male football team, because it's that, without going down that road, the men are going to win. I think there was some at Wrexham played the USA women. It won like 12-0 or something like that. I don't know. But in terms of, right, the men's competition for England, how far have they got? One World Cup over 60 years ago. Ladies, European Cup champions, I don't even know what the tournament was. A year ago? And there weren't much hype about that either. And now the World Cup, it's sort of like, there's nothing. I would like an alcohol promotion or two. I don't really follow football, but I'm just saying the difference between the men's and the women's sports. I'm going to say it's for me, it was boring to watch. I would rather watch one of these flipping quiz shows. Oh, now, I remember doing this podcast talking about how quiz shows, no it wasn't, how it was Saturday nights used to be karaoke competition. It was Britain's Got the Pop Factor and all that. Now, I think they've heard me and they've changed it up. Because they won't put comedies on because, they're too scared, wokies. Don't want to upset them. But now, I've noticed it's quiz show after quiz show after fucking quiz show in one format or another, where get members of the public asking questions. Now, they've probably done this way back in the 70s. Bruce's Price is Right and all that. Higher, lower, higher. Now, it's like, next programme, bang, quiz show, bang, quiz show, quiz show, quiz show, quiz show. Why? Because they're safe. Because they're very safe to do. They bloody annoy me. Also proves how thick I am as well. With the in-laws. Talking about bloody quiz shows as well. But I remember, this is in the room with all the in-laws watching quiz show. I think we're on the third quiz show on a Saturday night. Rock and roll us. And it was going on about, I don't know what it was, but I sort of brought up, the apparently Tesla, because I heard this on a podcast. Apparently Tesla had inspiration to go through the theory of electricity about a poem about the devil. Apparently it was 666, and that was the same poem used in Iron Maiden. We'll have to try and find that poem, allegedly. Who wrote that little bit at the start of the thing? So we're all there talking about it and discussing it. And really, I think this wound a nerve with some of my in-laws, because, we went there to visit and say hello, and they're all there on their fucking phones, flicking through these stupid videos. Even I've caught myself flicking through a video that I've seen ages ago. Then there's this guy, you won't believe what's happened now. This guy walked into his car, put the key in the ignition, and he drove away. It's like, there's no need for a fucking running commentary in half these things. We can fucking see. But no, we're there glued to him. Like, it's weird. Stupid. Listen to me instead. Somewhat more intellectual. You might take something from this podcast and go away and talk to people. Oh, yes. You never know. No beer promotions for the English ladies team. That's annoying. Well, see, I'm in the car a lot. And because of these fucking streaming services where you can't skip a track. So you just play a random playlist. And then all of a sudden it'll play something. Say you're listening to hard death metal rock. And halfway through it'll play something by fucking, I don't know, Westlife. The complete opposite to what you're listening to. And because you've used so many skips in a certain time period, you can't go on. So you're in the car and you're listening to this fucking shit, and I thought, this is not going to do well for my reputation at all. So I put the radio on. Now this is my argument with AI. I'm sure for the army advert, I might be wrong, or I might have misheard it, but they're going about artificial satellites. Skynet. That's when now if I'm going to have to try and find that out, but for me that's alarm bells going, hang on, what have you called the satellites? What have you called them? Skynet. Okay. As Mr. James Cameron and Arnold Schwarzenegger taught us anything about artificial intelligence, particularly the ones called Skynet. That's why everything's going up. So spend your money now. Hang on. That's why everything's going up, because they want the money, because they know the world's coming to a fucking end. Now, I could be wrong. I might have misheard it, but someone correct me if I'm wrong or prove that I'm right. But in the recruitment advert for the British Army, the satellites that are using artificial intelligence are called Skynet. Jesus Christ. Who are these people who are pushing AI? Will it work to our advantage? I don't know. I know quite a few people who are going to be out of the job because of AI. I'll be out of the fucking job. Even this podcast will be out of the fucking job. Just type AI, fucking do a shit podcast. That's what it'll be if you put my name into AI. It just come up with fart noises and that's all it will be. Shame on them. But I can see the point. I don't know what's going on in Hollywood at the moment. I know all the films have stopped being filming because of AI. I was like, yeah, not going to be replaced by a robot. I don't fucking blame them. I can hang on. I've got fucking... Oh, Disney Plus can go fucking swivel as well, if the prices are correct. Massive Star Wars fan, so of course I'm going to go for that. 100. It's going over the £130 mark, I believe. Don't quote me on that. For the year subscription, and this is at their premium, Disney Plus Premium. Now, for £130 a year for Disney Plus Premium, I want the fucking magical brooms from flipping Fantasia to come out and clean my fucking house for me for £130 and watch Star Wars. Something I keep an eye out for, and that's what are people buying? What are people buying a lot of? And I've noticed the past few days, in fact, a few weeks even, past few days, I've noticed most people are buying fence paint. So, to paint your fence in a particular colour. Fair enough. I'm the same. I've bought stuff. Haven't got round to it yet. But nor has anyone else. For a simple reason. It's pissing it down. Absolutely pissing it down again. I think we had 3 days of nice weather, but I was working and doing other things. Then all of a sudden, it starts pissing it down. So I've got a good excuse this weekend, as I'm off work, not to do the bloody garden fence. That'll do for me. That's a good enough excuse. But hey, if you want to contact, it's 0121 it's morgan@gmail.com. If you want to contact the show, I may read your email out. Funny, since Nigeria lost to England, I've had none of those emails. But going on to the rest of it, I'm Adam Paul Morgan. Thank you so much for listening. Do the subscribe thing, because I've got to pay for car insurance in order to work, in order to feed, clothe and house myself and my family. I have to ask for subscribe so I can work. That's ridiculous. Anyway, you have a good one and take care of yourselves.